Hey YouTube, it is your girl here, Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are Reality. Why? Because dreams truly are a reality. This channel is all about light and love. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching my videos. Please hit that like button if you can remember. It means so much to me. I have had a rise in my subscribers. I'm grateful, always grateful. Grateful for every comment. Grateful for my two lovelies, Pandy, and my simplistic motivation that shares my videos. That means so much to me, seriously. That's about it, I guess, as far as my intro. I'm going to hit it. And this is a good one. I say that about all my videos, but this is a topic that's near and dear to my heart. I always like to talk about dating, relationships, marriage. I'm getting more and more couples. They keep coming to me, the couples for couples counseling. You know, it's a segue a little bit. Sometimes you think you're going to go left and life has you go right. I have learned the very thing you avoid, you will get. I used to avoid teenagers, working with teenagers. I used to love working with teenagers back in the day when I volunteered. Now I'm doing it full time. And to me, it's kind of not my forte. I like working with my adults, but God got me here for some reason, so I got to rock with it. It's going okay. It's going okay. This is a good week so far, so let me just keep it there. The couples, when I started doing therapy years ago now, 2015 really is when I started. I mostly did, of course, individuals. And then when I started working under Dr. Fitzpatrick Harris, Dr. Harris Fitzpatrick, Dr. Sheila Harris, I got to say her whole name, Harris Fitzpatrick. That's where I started getting the couples. And so in 2020, the couples are coming full force. In 2021 now, I keep getting them. So, hey, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. Today, I want to hit you with something else, though. The 10, I didn't say 5, I said 10 myths of dating. I love this topic, always have, especially after my divorce in 1999. It's been a whirlwind affair. It's been some lows, low to the flow, and some highs. And I'm glad to say my longest relationship was a high one, and still feel really good about that person and everything I've learned from that relationship. Myth number 1: after 40 years old, it is going to be hard to date. Well, is that a myth? It's different. Let me break it down for you. After 40, hopefully, prayerfully, hopefully, you got it. You have figured out what you like. You have figured out what you don't like. You have figured out who you are, or you're improving yourself. You are not settling for the crumbs. You have arrived. And if you have not after 40, it's all good. Keep working on yourself. Keep bettering yourself. I do want to give you some good stories. I was at my old job a couple of years ago, and a lady, we were in the copy room. Everything happens in the copy room. All the good conversations. And the water, by the water fountain, the water. What am I trying to say? Y'all know the water bottle thing. You know, Hinckley and Schmidt. Anyhow, a lady, she was 60 years old, did not look 60 at all. But she told me she had just got married like a year prior. Do not believe after 40, you can't get a date. Do you know how many women reinvent themselves after 40? Have you seen people that are 40 years old? They look phenomenal. I have a friend, 55. She is so cute and fly. Always has been, but she's aging like fine wine. It's not true. After 40, that's when the light bulb goes off and the real deal starts. And for us women after 40, our sex drive allegedly is better. I mean, I don't want to tell my personal business, but however, I'm 51. And it keeps on going, and what they say, and going, like is that the ever ready battery? Anyhow, battery. Anyhow, see, I'm getting nasty in this one. Myth number 2: there are no good men left. All the good men are in the cemetery. Now, who thought of that one? Who thought of that one? I have to say, I have good men all around me. My uncle is a good man. I have a dear cousin. Hope you watching it in Nashville. Beautiful guy, great guy. My last guy, great guy. I mean, treated me like a queen. I have a dear friend, great guy. My brother-in-law, great guy. So this is a testament that good guys exist. My friends are married to some great guys. I have friends with relatives in their family, nephews and cousins, great guys. I don't want you to think that good men don't exist. They exist. They are everywhere, just like good women exist, just like bad women exist, just like bad men exist. Of course, good men exist. They're busy working, trying to better themselves in the gym, volunteering, traveling. They're doing great things, but they are out there. I used to work with quite a few over at my last job, so don't believe the hype. Number 3, it's a man's world. It's a man's world, and he can do all the picking. Come on, you all. That's not true. We as women have power too to pick who we want and who we don't want, just like they can pick and choose. Nobody is over the other person. When you hear people talking that negative stuff, it's just best to tune it out. We all get to pick and choose who we want and don't want. Number 4, myth number 4. Women can do all the rejecting. So we just stand there with our magic wand and say, no, give me that one, give me 2 of that one. No, anybody can be rejected. I'm sure you've been rejected. I'm sure many men have been rejected, but it doesn't mean we stand with all the power. Myth number 5. I love this one. Chivalry is dead. Again, I'm going to go back to those good guys. My uncle. We go out, he pays. My cousin, I go to Nashville, he treated me like a queen. My ex-boyfriend, hold the door, take out the garbage. He would, if something broke down in my apartment, he would replace it. Just a sweetheart. But even my dad, heavy stuff, dad knew to come help us. Chivalry is not dead. Don't believe that. It's some beautiful men out here. I have a coworker right now, a male gentleman. We together, getting stuff out of our car for our students. He grabs the door. I had something kind of heavy one day. He said, "Oh, Tammy, I would have carried that in." This is a coworker, a friend. Chivalry is not dead, baby. And if you are with a gentleman and he does not have good manners, perhaps you should suggest it. And same with women. If a gentleman is opening the door for you and you don't say thank you, men, you let them know, "Excuse me, I was holding the door for you." Some people got to be taught. Myth number 6, and this is where I get in trouble because I wrote my list out and I don't have on my readers and I wrote it so sloppy. Over the course of a relationship, you will know everything about your partner. Now, you know that's not true. I was with my last guy a long time, and it was like an onion. He was starting to tell me stuff as time went on, just like I was sharing stuff with him. Life is a journey, and you keep learning things about each other until you die. That's what I think. Myth number 7. Men must make the first move. I'm old-fashioned. I don't go around chasing men. But there has been some times where I had to throw some little nuggets out there, some tips, some hints. Hey, yoo-hoo, anybody home? You kind of know I'm feeling you, right? I never said it like that, but it's a way. Women, we know what to do. When a guy is just your friend or he doesn't know you like him, it's a way that we can let them know without taking over. No, I'm not going to ask you to marry me. No, I'm not going to stalk you. No, I'm not going to blow up your phone. That's not Tammy Cherie style. But it's okay to throw some tips out there, to throw some hints, I feel. Myth number 8. Women are more romantic than men. Again, last guy. I mean, when we went to Vegas, he laid out the red carpet. Had front row seats to, Cirque du Soleil. I always mess up how to pronounce that. with our own waitress, with champagne, with strawberries, front row seat. He knew how to hook those dates up. He beat me big time when it came to planning. So no, it's some men, they will rock your world with being a romantic. Picnics in the park. Oh God, no. Cannot stereotype. That's a myth. Nice guys finish last. Not with me. They finish first. I love a gentleman. I love a quiet, laid back guy. That's nice. Not a pushover. A good man that, is polite, mannerable. That is chivalrous. Nice guys don't finish last. Not with good women. Last but not least, if you have a conflict in a relationship, oh my God, it is over. That is something that I hear from clients. We had an argument. I don't know what's going to happen. I think this might be it. I think this could be over. Where does that come from? Do you know how many arguments you can have with somebody? Have you ever told someone, I don't never want to see you again. Don't ever call my phone again. All this stuff, and you end up marrying that person. Stop panicking over every conflict. Life is a journey. Things happen. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. Sometimes we're on top of the world. Sometimes it feels like the world is on top of us. Sometimes you're high, sometimes you're low. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're depressed. Life is a journey. If you lose your job, your parent passes away, God forbid something happens to your child. What if you go through an illness? This is going to cause a shift in many of our personalities. It could ruin your relationship. It could cause you to go into a depression. It could cause your partner to go into a depression. We never know what is going to bowl down our lane. So we have to stop panicking at every wind that blows. Just because you have a conflict with someone does not mean your relationship is over. Sometimes we have to separate to come back together. Sometimes we have to find ourselves again. This is unfortunate, especially if you're married. But it happens. People will tell you we were separated. Things were rocky. We didn't know if we were going to make it. Talk to a couple of 30, 40 years. They'll tell you that sometimes things got a little shaky. So in your dating relationship, if you have a conflict, don't feel like it's gloom and doom. I know it's over. She's going to dump me. He's never going to talk to me again. I'll never forget years ago, 20 plus years ago, fine. This guy was really nice looking. He was not black. He was Caucasian, but he should have been a model. But his girlfriend at the time, she stopped talking to him. He was walking through that office. I thought he was going to kill himself. I mean, seriously, he was moping, long face. She won't talk to me. I think he went to a strip club or made some comment. He did something to make her mad, and she had that guy. And I mean, he was down for about 3 days. I was so glad when she took him back. They're married with kids now. But he panicked like that argument was the end of their relationship. I'm just trying to show you these things happen. That's about all I got. Drop me some myths if you know some myths of dating. But if you are out there in the dating world, I want you to stay positive. This goes with the rest of our life. You get what you expect. Put a positive spin on it and don't give up on dating. It's not as bad as people make it. It is challenging. It's a different world, a little bit more selfishness going on, but good people still exist. Tammy C. Walker signing off. Have a beautiful evening. Bye-bye.